I'm going to kill Davros.
Will you help me?
Activate the holding cell.
So what's out there? What do you think happened?
I don't know.
Say that again, that's rare.
Have no idea.
Never seen that before.
These readings are very history.
We didn't succeed. I don't have a clue what happened. Something's changed, something we failed to predict. Anything could be outside those doors. We could be anywhere. The void, the end of time, beginning of the universe.
Otherwise known as London. At least we made it. Earth, 21st century by the looks of it. Talk about luck.
Look closely. This is not your Earth.
It's parallel, right? Like an alternative to our world where everything's the same but a little bit different. What the hell?
It's a Cybird. Cybermen created them once, an experiment. But here they appear to belong to the Daleks. Doctor, a vortex manipulator.
Hey, I need that.
Davros has a vortex manipulator. Davros has time travel. We will have to be very careful. This place is wrong. The world according to Davros.
This is the planet of the Daleks.
Exterminate.
There are very good, solid scientific reasons for me to be quite frightened, does not.
What do we do?
Run.
Welcome to
Laser sunglasses. Who'd have Sonny?
I climb through 2 miles of ventilation shaft, and who do I find? Mickey Mouse!
You talk, Captain Cheesecake.
Where is the doctor?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Missy.
I can't find him either. No one can.
See if I can hack the CCTV. Oh dear.
He's being stalked by, oh, say, about 50 android assassins, all exclusively programmed to kill him.
The doctor's still alive.
Sorry I'm late.
Fell into a nest of vampire monkeys.
You're just making this up as you go along.
Don't take the Mickey. Now is not the time for jokes.
It's the end of the universe. It's the only time I've got. Thomas, close the bell.
He just went crazy! Whatever's happening here, I had nothing to do with it.
The doctor.
No, something's wrong. No, something's wrong.
Gagan Rasmussen. I'm Gagan Rasmussen.
Crypted channel with files attached.
Hello? It's me.
Dr. Rose is still alive!
Harriet Jones, former Prime Minister.
Gagan Rasmussen. I'm Gagan Rasmussen. This is the Leverrier lab in orbit around Neptune.
If you're watching this footage, it means we've helped you.
But what about the Daleks? Can they intercept it?
No. That's the beauty of the subwave. It's undetectable.
How did she? She just predicted I would say that. This isn't interactive.
My name's Rose. Well, it used to be. Now known as 019142. We noticed that time was acting regularly.
We're all in danger.
There's so much dark. There's so much red.
I've put things together into some kind of order. I don't fully understand what's been going on here. This is what happened.
So how does it work?
The dimension cannon could measure timelines.
I'm sorry, it's hard to explain, but they're coming. It's gonna happen. In a way, for us, it's already happening.
Things are being erased that happen. Things are happening that shouldn't.
Something's wrong.
Time can be rewritten.
People count!
Yes, they can.
But there are people out there, darling, on the streets.
People living that are dead. People dead that are living.
Something is destroying everything.
It's the Daleks.
Of course. How can you fight an alien that changes time if you are in the timeline?
That's why we need the subwave. To bring us all together. Combine forces. The Doctor's secret army.
It's like everything's gone. Home, family, everything.
Clara Oswald has never existed. I'm the Doctor.
Self-destruct initiated.
This is a sentient piece of software programmed to seek the Doctor.
Wherever it may be, however many paradoxes occur, through time and space, parallel to parallel, until it finds you, to tell you, to warn you of what has happened. Which means one thing. You have already worked it out. I'm sorry. So sorry, but chances are, when you receive this never got recorded. Footage itself no longer exists except to me and you.
I won't be seeing you again, but you'll be seeing me.
We've all died. Everyone. Which is why we made it. So I'm a chance that you come here, you can make it right. Fix it. Since this is my last chance to say it. Doctor,
Who are they?
Companions. The ones I couldn't recruit. But Clara was in that. How is that possible? She was with us. Because she wasn't Clara. What, you mean she was some kind of mole? Fake? Planted? No. She wasn't Clara Oswald. How can you be sure?
Because if she is Clara, then I don't want to be the Doctor. I believe she was Oswin.
Who's Oswin? Clara came with me to Trinsalor. I found my time stream, literally. And she had to save my life by going inside it. She was ripped apart into a million versions of herself, dotted all through my life with one purpose. To find me, without even knowing who I was. One of them I met in the Dalek Asylum, and her name was Oswin. When I bumped into Oswin, she didn't know who I was, but I brushed it off. And then she touched the TARDIS telepathic interface. I would guess she recognized the same genetic code. Must have got some sort of feedback. Poured Clara's memories into Oswin's mind. So, what happens now? Davros has kidnapped her. He'll experiment on her, get information, and then he'll erase her memory. Enroll her as a crew member on the Starship Alaska, and then fire her at the asylum of the Daleks, until she finally meets me again, and dies as a Dalek. But you're right, Jack. There's no way Davros could have known we were coming. He was too prepared. He let us in too easy. The only explanation is he has a means of time travel, or at least some way of gaining future knowledge. A way to preempt it. Or there was a mole. Someone who was here all along, from the start. Someone who knew my plan and was able to converse with Davros. I should have known how to trust you again. You see?
Why have I ever let you go?
What do we do?
Nothing.
What?
We don't do anything.
But you never give up. I should have known better.
I was angry. I was emotional. Just possibly I've made a terrible mistake.
And I dragged all of you into it with me. You didn't drag us into anything. We agreed.
I've got a duty of care. This is my fault. I should have taken care of you. You shouldn't have to ask.
I made the mess. I will clean it up.
Do as you are told!
What are you saying? You need us.
No.
Not you. You did this. You made me do this. Hey, we don't know it was Missy. You know it could have been any one of us.
No, I don't know that.
We've got to put things back on track.
No.
This is my fault. I started it. I will finish it. And none of you, not one, is going to interfere.
Tell me the name of the boy who isn't going to die today.
Davros. My name is Davros.
I don't care who you are. The Time Lord Victorious is wrong.
You can't cheat time. I just tried. You can't just go back. Cut off track. Because you find yourself talking to someone just so dead or slow. Tell me the name of the boy who isn't going to die today.
Davros. My name is Davros. What are you, coward or killer?
Coward. Any day.
I never would. Exterminate!
This is not how we roll, and you
Doctor, when did killing someone become an option?
They keep coming back, don't you see? Every time I negotiate, I try to understand. Well, not today, no. Today, I honour the victims first. His, the Masters, the Daleks, all the people who died because of my mercy.
Oh, I like that word. Darling.
I'm sorry. I know I did wrong. But what I did without choice. In the name of peace and sanity.
But not in the name of the Doctor. So, end of the World Survivors Club.
Can't believe the Doctor ran off like that.
The Doctor without hope? Nobody's safe now.
You know, it killed me to say it, but to be honest, I don't think I know who the Doctor is anymore. You know, for a long time, I didn't either. So allow me to remind you.
I'm the Doctor. I've lived for over 2,000 years, and not all of them were good. I've made many mistakes. It's about time that I did something about that.
But first I need someone else. Someone who has no regard for the laws of space and time. Someone who knows the Daleks very well. And someone who is in that footage. Hello again.
What do you mean? You know, it's not actually my fault, because you were in charge. Stop it!
Alright, enough chit-chat. I need your help.
What about me? I've got a chip type too. My head opens.
Well, I pitch we'll find a use for it.
What the hell are you up to, man?
This plan, gonna tell us? I thought you'd never ask. What has happened to time, I hear you ask? I propose paradox. Yeah, I think we all got that. No, not a paradox. Lots of them. You see, I wanted to raise the Daleks. And how? Using Mrs. TARDIS as a paradox machine. A paradox machine can create changes in time and hold back the consequences of it. Stop time collapsing. What did all of us have?
Come on, none of you. Surely just being around me makes you clever by osmosis.
2 TARDIS keys. One for mine, one for Mrs. And Davros took Susan and Oswin and their keys. Which means he has a connection to the paradox machine. And presumably built his own eventually. Back in the past, Davros picks up Jack's vortex manipulator and the paradox machine's keys, and with that he travelled through time, fixing it for his own liking. Having victories, stealing technology, and every time a paradox occurs, time being altered, making a new timeline. Even now, time is being altered, dematerialized now, and we're gone from here forever. Thrown into a new series of events. So, how do you get Alan?
No, this is really a bit strange.
I used the signal from the footage, traced it back to the most reachable point in time where somebody in the footage still existed. And it took me to you. So I could pull you out of your timeline and get you involved in fixing it. So, how do we fix it? Well, time travel has weak points. Parts that are most vulnerable. I can see them. But how do you work out the weak points in an edited timeline? The points where he travelled to first. The points that are being most edited. And that is how we fix it. Attack these points simultaneously. Destroy the paradox machine. Timeline falls apart. Should give us a kick in the right direction.
Enough to get us home?
I hope so.
We just need something to connect us all in time. You see, we will all be in different time zones, but technically, we'll all be there at the same time, specific to our own time zones. We need something to connect our body clocks, as if we were all there at the same time, according to the TARDIS.
But we don't have anything.
This'll do it. Except, we only have one chance. As I said, once the TARDIS leaves here, it can never return. The timeline is constantly changing. Once I drop you off, you're on your own. It's due or die.
Sounds good to me. Universe reborn from the ashes. What are we calling it? Project Phoenix?
No. You don't get to name things. I'm the doctor. I do the naming.
Sorry, awaiting orders, sir.
Good name. Project Phoenix.
Are we forgetting something?
Oh, right, yes, the mole. Well, you're right. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have accused you. Could be any one of us.
Sorry, what?
Well, think about it. Mickey and Martha fighting the Daleks. Jack, Torchwood, regular alien contact. Luke, your mum was shot by a Dalek. That could have been you. Susan, she could have been up to anything while I was away. And Missy, you showed me the Daleks and helped me come up with the plan. You could have planned on it failing.
So, what use is that? We still need to decide who the mole is.
No, we don't have to. I worked it out. And that is the final piece of the puzzle. I don't know if you can hear me. Could you give me some sort of sign? Flash the lights, lock the door? No. Never mind. I don't know if this plan will work. And if it doesn't, then I guess that's the end for me and you. And I'm sorry for that. I truly am. But it's my own fault. If I could talk to you somehow, like before. Hello. It's good to talk to you again. What should I do? Like yesterday. We had a good run though, didn't we? The best. Of course. But I'm afraid, my love, that this is the end. If it goes wrong, that's it for us. I'm going to miss you. All of you, all your different looks. A grunge look, coral, your roundels. Did I ever find out what they were? Oh, I'm gonna miss all that. All your different faces. Oh, yes, I've had some faces. Far too many.
Oh, well, I've had a good innings.
But what is a man without his box? Alive. It is when it's over. state your purpose.
It would appear I have an appointment with my doctor. What do you make of my creation, Doctor? Make you feel at home?
What is this?
I have traveled many times. All of time and space. Eventually I realized that knowing you would find a way to escape my paradoxes and find me. Thought you might like a present.
What have you done to it?
A TARDIS is not meant to be treated like that. It is screaming.
The outside on the inside. Do you know why?
Because you can't treat the TARDIS like that. It is fighting back.
I don't know what's going on here, but it is beyond the laws of nature.
Perpetual energy. Never ending.
Fueling what? A paradox machine, I assume. Why? How?
A paradox machine alone will not hold the level of elegance I've created. Not alone. I'm above the laws of time and space. I have defeated nature. That is beyond what a paradox machine can do. I had to create a fuel source. More powerful than anything imaginable. But contained and compressed. That is what is behind you. A massive power source from my paradox machine. Several TARDISes, mashed, conjoined. You are looking at the biggest TARDIS in the universe. Welcome home, Doctor.
But surely that will weaken it.
Every time you add to it or change it, you're breaking it down.
Undoing it.
Except inside some of those doors is another door. Exactly the same as the entrance, leading back to the console.
Parked inside itself?
Exactly. I had to force it to work, but you see, inside each door is the same TARDIS, and inside each of those another, and another, multiplying forever. Perpetual energy, everlasting. Think how many seconds of time a paradox machine can hold in place with its basic power source. But this power source goes on forever. How many seconds in eternity?
You've conquered nature. You've also created an abomination.
Nobody can have that power.
I only follow the steps that you put in place, Doctor.
I ever let you live?
Identify! My name isn't important. There's someone else. The man who sent me out there, the man who told me to walk the earth. And his name is the Doctor.
Doctor. The Doctor. Self-destruct initiated. State your intent. I am Alpha Drone 13. I killed Sarah Jane in Timeline 1. I have important information for the Dalek mainframe. You will move.
Nano recorder fuses with the cartilage in your hand.
Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane.
Sarah. You activate it.
I am Alpha Drone 13.
What's this?
Does it surprise you to know that I have a concept of beauty?
Well, I heard the Dalek Prime Minister did. I assumed you got it from somewhere, although you wouldn't be my first guess.
So how does it work?
Work. It doesn't work. That is the real sun. Every day I crack through the clouds and watch the sun rise and sunset. It is amazing. Besides, lets the inhabitants know who's in charge.
Inhabitants? They aren't guests here. This is their home. Don't you see? All the work you have done, changing time over and over, they still find a way to survive. Forging through the dark. The human race always finds a way to carry on. And you can't stop that.
This technology, it's amazing.
Identify.
I'm having technical difficulties. My screen keeps freezing, locking me out.
State your intent.
Yes. Yeah, of course, yeah. I haven't got one.
Your existence is unauthorized. You will be exterminated.
That's gotta hurt, hasn't it?
Exterminate. Exterminate.
And Spike.
So tell me, old friend, how did you escape last time? I blew up your ship.
My chair is very advanced. It wrapped me in a force field and sent me back to the last safe place in humanities.
A time war. The very place Dalek can't save you from. So that's how you ruled Gallifrey.
Correct, Doctor. I would call you a genius, except I'm not. But I do have another present for you.
It's nothing good, is it?
Look behind you.
A Dalek? I'm surprised with all this lot.
Not just a Dalek. A very special Dalek. You see, upon my experiments with the TARDIS, I discovered that your normal Type 40 has a state of temporal grace. You shouldn't be able to discharge weapons inside.
Yes, exactly.
My people were very peaceful.
Before the war.
It is also a protection protocol.
So the pilot can't come to harm.
Exactly. I managed to extract this. That field now encompasses this entire building. No weapons can be used here. No lasers or blasters anyway, nothing of considerable technology. And of course, all Daleks are protected against usual weapons.
What are you telling me? You've made them indestructible now?
No, I'm not. You see, all weapons have been proven useless in here, except for Dalek weapons. And the only Dalek weapon in this room is there behind you. A hollowed-out Dalek shell armed to the teeth. Made specifically for you to go inside.
That explains why my TARDIS wouldn't learn.
Sit inside.
You can't put me in there.
Sit inside.
What are you doing?
You are the predator of my species, Doctor. You always find ways of killing us while we find ways of surviving. Is it not your greatest desire to see me and the Daleks end? You can use a bomb, blowing me up. You can self-destruct, killing me, you, and half this building. Or you can simply shoot me.
Why are you doing this?
You will not admit it, Doctor, but you are the perfect Dalek. That thirst for blood, the hatred of my kind, it grows strong in you like a feeling. So, if you are to destroy us, then let me have this. The only way for you to win, Doctor, the only way for you to end the Daleks once and for all is to become one. I will not stop you, Doctor, fire at will, but I will have the ultimate victory. You have destroyed my kind, Doctor, but you did it as a Dalek.
I won't. I won't kill you. Why do you think I should? Why would I want to?
It is your purpose, Doctor. You are the predator. Everything you see in me, I see in you.
You would make a good Dalek.
I am not a good Dalek. You are a good Dalek.
I'm not you, Davros.
Oh, really? Was it not you who first said the word exterminate to me?
Exterminate!
You even named them.
Your own transport vehicle. Very first Dalek.
Whether you like it or not, Doctor, you are part of the Daleks. If I am their father, you are undoubtedly their uncle.
Oh, great. So I'm a monkey's uncle. So what?
Does it not hurt you to know that your greatest enemy was created by your hand? That the most evil thing in all the universe only exists partly because of you?
I don't hate the Daleks. I hate what they do.
I never understood why you let them. You believe yourself to be a good man at heart.
That you were right to create them. The most evil thing ever.
They are my children, as your companions are yours. You stand by your own, Doctor. They simply have the desire to kill, and I don't stop them. In the same way that I stop you saving everyone. In the same way that if you really wanted to, you could kill me.
But I don't want to. I want to prevent you and your children causing harm.
Due to your compassion, to be a good man, it will kill you in the end.
As will your desire to show off. You always bring me to your lair. Why?
I am very fond of you. If we were not on opposite sides, we would make an excellent partnership.
Exactly.
I don't want to kill you. But if that is the only way to stop you, then I will do it.
And if my compassion will kill me, then yours will kill you.
Make the most of freedom and pleasure.
Nothing ever lasts forever.
Everybody wants to rule the world. Till the next time, old friend. Oh, and these things. Rubbish. Susan, there you are.
Grandfather, what are you doing here?
Right, come on, tell me. Why did you do it?
Do what?
Somebody tricked you into betraying me. You created this hell. Who did it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fine. If you won't tell me, I'll read your mind. I see what you see. Susan, I'm so sorry. It wasn't you.
I don't understand.
1 minute. There's something I have to do first. Did you miss me?
That sounds odd.
What's so funny?
Again, in this universe, we've never met. I shall be sure to fix it as soon as possible.
What's the fix? You don't mess with this level of perfection.
You do realize this plan of yours won't work. You haven't the slightest idea what you're involved in.
What you do in private is none of our business.
The doctor has them all. This whole thing is gonna end.
And there's nothing you can do to stop us.
You don't see it, do you?
There is nothing to see. Susan's finished.
The mole is not Susan.
You think I was born yesterday?
I am deadly serious. The mole is not Susan.
Jack, this is the doctor. Project Phoenix must stop. This is an order. Do not proceed with Project Phoenix. Susan isn't the mole. Code 21121963. Do not continue.
What did he say?
It wasn't Susan. Come on, Susan. I'll keep you safe. Don't bother. The assembled host of Genghis Khan can get through those doors. Believe me, they tried.
What are you doing, Grandfather?
I am putting things straight. Here, now. Destroying Davos's reign of terror. And taking you with me.
Stop talking like that, Grandfather.
I am not your grandfather. And you are not my granddaughter. I thought you were. I thought you were Susan. I thought you'd been brainwashed or turned evil, but no. You're not Susan at all.
I am. I'm Susan.
Sparrow Eternum. Of course. You are Yarrow. Davros, your brother, heard I was planning against him, and he used Zygon DNA to make me believe you were Susan.
You are Luke Smith. You are a humanoid. You will be exterminated.
But you're just an alien. Well, I'm called Luke Smith, and I was made by aliens to destroy the world. This brilliant woman, Sarah Jane Smith, she found me. She made me good. This world has faced so many nightmares, but there's always been someone there to stop it. Us. There may be destruction in the universe. There has been for billions of years. But without it, the universe wouldn't evolve. And that's what the universe is really about. Survival. Just watch.
How are you going to do it?
Well, for a start, I'm going to do this. No more listening in. Now I'm going to destroy all the biggest penetration points of the paradoxes. The weak points. And then me and Missy are both going to make our TARDISes explode at the exact same time. Massive explosion of time energy. All from our universe. It will destroy this world and send us back home.
But you have to destroy his paradox machine.
Oh, does Davos really think I couldn't work that one out?
I mean, this is just embarrassing. For the rest of the TARDIS.
I know a paradox machine when I see one. You can use a bomb blowing me up. He has a connection to the paradox machine. I presumably built his own eventually. Destroyed the paradox machine. Timeline falls apart. Once the planet starts to work, this universe will no longer be connected to Davos's paradox machine. The TARDIS will be able to protect you.
What if the whole planet just disappeared? The Daleks would be fighting each other and destroying themselves in their own crossfire.
Exterminate.
I think the world's ended. Kill the Daleks.
I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. My brother made me.
I understand. I'm sorry for what he did to you. Can't have been easy. He's your brother.
No. He's a monster. Tell me, Doctor. What will happen to me? I mean, I can't go back. Look at me. I'm a monster. I'm like Frankenstein.
No, you're not. Frankenstein was the creator. His creation was the monster, and believe me, Yarvel, you are no monster. I'm sorry. I really don't know.
It's okay.
No, it isn't. None of this was your fault. No fair you should have to pay the price. I don't want to kill you.
No. I died a long time ago. And my brother brought me back and made me like this.
For what it's worth, you would have made a great companion. I name you forever. You are the destroyer of the universe.
What happened?
Did we do it? I'm not sure. It would appear that way. I would say if it had worked, then the TARDIS would have protected us by pulling us inside, so that's something.
Well, great. Everybody lives. So, what happened to Susan?
She wasn't Susan.
Who was she?
Yarvel. I tapped into her mind to try to unlock or break what I thought was mind control. I discovered something far worse. Davros heard I was coming. He saw me on Gallifrey. He saw me outside Coal Hill.
Burn marks, see them?
Well,
Landing pattern of some kind of spacecraft, isn't it?
very good.
But this is Earth, 1963.
And he prepared.
I will need help, obviously.
Gallifrey is at your command.
No, not from you lot. But you can spoil my style. I'm going to need the use of an extraction chamber. To talk. To an old friend.
He pulled Yarvel out of her time stream a heartbeat before death. I mean her real, final death. And he experimented on her one last time.
Yarvel, come with me. I can save you.
Tried to put some Zygon DNA into her to make her shapeshift. And he knew I was going for Susan, so he used her shape. But she had a backup. In case the plan went wrong. Way to change back.
My mind wipes my own potential. I need a safe word. In case this goes wrong. Very well. What would you like the code to be? Sparrow. Eternum.
Yarvel could hear everything I was saying before we left on Skaro. Therefore, so could he. He knew my plan and how to stop it. So then as soon as he got the chance, he stole her back. Then he put her into his will where he knew I could find her, hoping that I wouldn't work out who she was to fool me. So what happened to her? I don't know. I would have to guess, and I really wouldn't. Dead. Again. I'm sick of losing people. The one person who did absolutely nothing wrong. It isn't fair. So what about the others? Oswin, Adam. Well, I would think to minimize the damage to time that Oswin's timeline carries on the way it always did. Influenced by Davros now, but still sent to the asylum. And Adam, well, he's back home. So what's out there? I don't know. Got a feeling there's one more twist to this, but I just can't work it out. What am I missing?
Me and my boys!
Gallifrey is back in the sky.
Well done, Doctor. What do you mean?
Go on, crack a smile. I want to see if your eyebrows drop off.
What's there to smile about? I destroyed the universe. I helped them become the rulers of everything.
That's not victory.
But then you fixed it. It all turned out well in the end, didn't it? I won't ever forget this, Doctor. I got my friend back. Oh, I'm afraid I think you will.
You'll all forget it ever happened.
Things these complex happen. Your brain can't handle it. You forget. Well, isn't that what you want? I suppose. So what will you do now? Oh, I don't know. There's always something. Same old life. Savior of the Time Lords. What about you? Us Time Lords, we got bigger brains than the others. More complex. More advanced. Won't you remember some of it all? Maybe so. Like, I don't know, things we said. Vampire monkeys. Well, I've got a time machine. And I met Clara, more or less. Maybe I should set you two up? The control freak and the man who should never be controlled? Maybe you should.
I look forward to the next time. I remember it well. Well, old man? See you in hell.
Or heaven. Of course, if I forget this, then I'll forget ever going to Gallifrey. I'll forget the coordinates. Forget the Daleks being there. It only makes sense there should be no memory on the planet of me visiting either. Or Davros. One last trip. Hello, where are the Daleks? They were here, weren't they? They've not been erased from time or anything, have they? I don't know. They just vanished. What happened? What exactly happened? Well, Davros started saying something wasn't right. A disturbance in time or something. Then he ordered them all to leave. I think he was losing his memory. He couldn't even remember his own time stream. He had all these delusions that he ruled the universe. Do you know what it was? I don't know. But there was one Dalek that said... Yes? What? Some kind of darkness coming. The bad wolf. The oncoming storm. Then it left. From what I could tell, the Dalek had no memory of ever being on Gallifrey. But Davros was looking old. I think he was nearly dying. Do you know what any of this means? I have no idea. Tell me, this planet moved across space to here. Do you know when that was? About 2 years, 5 months ago. Ah, good. Well, I might not know everything, but one thing is for certain. You are safe now. The Time War is over. Goodbye. You may be wondering why you are here. Why are you listening to me? That is wrong. Not wrong of you to be listening or watching or even wrong of you to question that. But the question itself is wrong. So, what is the right question? The right question is, why does this exist at all? Not why you watching, but why does what you're watching exist? And that is also why it exists. The question is the answer. Complicated, isn't it? Well, get used to it. My whole life is complicated. Everything I do is complicated, and everything I experience is. But there is one thing far more complicated than I ever expected. Far more complicated than I can even remember. But that is understandable. Because I came the long way around.
The hybrid is a creature thought to be crossbred from two warrior races. The Daleks and the Time Lords, it is supposed. This creature will one day stand in the ruins of Gallifrey, destroy a billion hearts to heal us up.
Goodbye, Doctor. Until the next time.
He's been stalked by, I'll say, about 50 android assassins.
You put us together.
I will die, and no one else here or anywhere will suffer.
Is that what you ran from, Doctor? Your part in the coming of the hybrid?